And we're live.
So I was interested in so BlameTruth, I follow your Twitter obviously, and every time the new COD comes out, you are like the roast master general of the new Call of Duty. And like I think I haven't played any multiplayer. Kyle's maybe played a little bit. I think Woody's only played zombies also.
No, I played a little.
You played a little bit. What is, because I know a lot of listeners are interested in this. What is so fucking bad about this that you hate it? Because I've never done. Zombies is cool. I like
zombies. Is great. Yeah, zombies is fucking great. The multiplayer is, oh god,
where to begin?
Where to begin? It's complete fucking ass. It's, for one, they had to make the game. Treyarch didn't make all of it. Sledgehammer was making it, and then Treyarch took over like 7 months before release. So we essentially bought a beta, like multiplayer wise. Like I think there's 8 maps at launch, something like that, 9 maps, something like that. Ran like shit, skill-based matchmaking, which is a big problem. Nobody likes it. They ramped it up.
Bad thing.
Why is it a bad thing? Best way I can put it is everybody here's played COD. Before you would hop into a multiplayer game, you could play with whoever. If you were playing with somebody shitty, you could carry him. If you were playing with somebody better, they could carry you. Whatever. It's just casual, very casual. Now they've included skill-based matchmaking where you're playing like clones of yourself. Essentially, the game tries to get the most even match possible. So
everybody's KD is 1.
Everybody's KD is 1. That's what the game's trying to do. But the problem with that is I don't necessarily hate that, but you don't get anything for it. It's still the same casual COD level up system. So you're going to level up whether you know what I mean? Like you're going to level up no matter what. Mm-hmm. Why do I not get rewarded for putting in the time for the past 12 years to get better with some kind of in-game reward something? It's like they don't know what they want to be. They have this, and they're not talking about it. It's hidden. It's a hidden system. So it's pretty much there just to protect new players from getting like cock stomped or whatever.
Yeah.
By more seasoned people, but there's no reward for the seasoned people. Because again, you're gonna rank up no matter what. There's no incentive to get better, because the way I see it is, if I try really hard, I'm just gonna get harder lobbies. Like, what's the point? So
skill-based matchmaking seemed to kick into overdrive in the previous COD. I don't know if this one's even more, but it was a big deal last time. I couldn't even tell if I was good or getting better, because every game I was just kind of level. I could tell this. I used to play on stream with subscribers, and they were good. They were very good. They would have great games. And when I'm in their games, I'm just getting bullied. I was straight up bullied by them. And
there was a sorry to interrupt, but there was a thing. It was like a post. It was a comment on one of my fucking videos that said this. It was this guy's kid, and he said he called his dad, and his dad was like upset because he was trying to play with this guy's brother, like his other son, but this guy's brother was pretty damn good, and like it's trying to even out everybody, the skill level or whatever. So the brother's too good to play with the dad. Like the dad's not very good. So the brother can't just carry him, because it's just trying to match everybody up to the point where everybody gets a 1 KD and the final score is 99-99 in TDM, And he said like his dad basically just swore off the series after that. He's just like, I can't even play with my son to enjoy myself because of the system. So is it actually protecting new players if they can't play with anybody better, or they still get cock stomped? Another guy said something similar with his girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, and again, there's no rewards. There's no casual and ranked mode like every other fucking game has. Like Rainbow Six Siege, one of the most competitive shooters was past fucking like decade even. Casual and ranked. Why doesn't COD have it?
I bought the game on release, and I haven't touched multiplayer, and I don't plan to. I've been playing a shit ton of zombies, and at some point I'll knock the campaign out. Just because I've beaten every COD campaign since 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, zombies is excellent this year, but so buggy, and and it's not even like I don't know anything about game programming, game design even, but whatever they did when they like made the new zombies is still there. Like when they add new content, like recently they added like a Christmas skin to a bunch of shit. It broke a bunch of other shit. Like they're having to like patches constantly to like, oh, we broke that shit. I guess making dogs look like a reindeer just cripples the whole system, huh? No one's getting XP. Oh, when you pack a punch your gun, now all the attachments fall off. That's the new one, by the way.
Yeah.
When you pack a punch the gun, the attachments fall off
so
onto the floor.
Scope or anything.
Can you pick them back up?
No.
I mean, they're there, but yeah, you can't. The attachments are like actual items that come out of the fucking machine and land on the ground. It's like it's like putting your gun in a blender and it spits out shit. Like.
Yeah, you can't put it back together. It's not Tarkov. See, in Tarkov, you'd be like, oh, let me get my parts together and screw them back on.
I need a multi-tool.
And that all came from them wanting to add sparkly Christmas lights on the dog.
Essentially, yeah, to boil it down.
Again, they took over. They made the game over like 15 Zoom calls. I said this in a commentary. They made the game over like 15 Zoom calls and a fucking company breakfast at Denny's. So yeah, it's gonna be buggy as shit. And I've just been. I mean, people love it on YouTube. The YouTube's doing fantastic.
I saw you're getting recommended to me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm getting like around 100,000 views a video, sometimes more, which is great.
That's awesome.
Making good money. I would rather my channel get half the fucking views and have a goddamn like good game though. Like honestly,
go to BlameTruth's channel and do the thing that Kyle said. Click on the biggest playlist and just let it run while you're at school or while you're not at school.
I was ahead of my time. Just all sorts of stuff like that. People would be like, "Oh yeah, but I can't. I'll be at school." I don't give a shit where you are. It's about what your computer's doing.
I used to want to say stuff like that. Like I had the idea of make my YouTube channel your homepage, but I would have gotten roasted forever.
I told them to do it.
I know, but you could do things. White Boy could do things, and people thought it was funny, or they'd even do it. If I didn't make money accidentally, then that suddenly I was super roasted. People would get mad.
Oh, I was always just like, I am here for money. Yeah. When the money stops, so will I. like, pay up. By the way, I'm upgrading to the Xbox One. Who wants to buy my Xbox 360 for more than retail? I sold it for $350.
Jesus.
I remember in like 2012
give a shit.
Having some people being like, dude, Taylor's just selling out for money. And I was like, I wish I could screenshot my payouts so that you would look like a retard. I'm getting spending money. Like I'm getting, you think I'm rolling in dough with my video that I tried to run ads on for Hurricane Sandy and all the ads got turned off immediately? No. All my
I mean, if you look at the early FPSRussia videos, every one of them is clickbait. Like right after they killed Osama bin Laden in real life.
I remember that. Yeah.
I went and bought an Osama bin Laden target. And had a close up of it, so it looks like Osama bin Laden, like the real Osama bin Laden. And I think it was called Osama bin Laden, footage of Osama bin Laden being killed or something like that. Like Osama gets shot, extra, and it made it the front page. Do you know how many people clicked that, thinking that it was related to the Obama administration taking out Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
But no one was disappointed when they got there. That's the trick. Like you can't make bullshit. You can't get there and it's just it's nothing.
That's the secret. Yeah, you gotta clickbait, but then you gotta have something that justifies that clickbait.
Well, this isn't why I was. Is that a Russian guy? What's he doing? Wait, a 360 no scope? You say? Well, all right. I'm tuned in now.
Man, this guy's really good at faking a Russian accent.
Yeah, I think I made a video where I shot jugs of water and I called it Big Wet Jugs.
Yeah,
nice. In
my memory, I ran a very clean channel that didn't clickbait, that was above all that.
Same.
I look back at some of my titles. No, I didn't. I ran a clickbait. I'm like, oh, Mail Monday on Bloody Ejaculate. I remember I did do that, didn't I?
So, yeah.
Monday it was like something else and masturbating.
I remember when everybody was doing giveaways, I was like, we were all in Boston or Philly or somewhere on some trip, and I was just like, Oh, they don't even know. Oh, they're giving away gift cards? We're going to give a car away when I get home. And then like Freddie W and a bunch of people got together and like came down on fucking giveaways. And I was like, all right, well, now we can't give away a car. But I was just like, we're just going to run YouTube into the ground for 30 days. We're like, all right, giving a car away this month. We're making daily videos to sending everyone to the front page about how we're giving away a Hyundai. Like I was ready to go. I was like, yeah, we'll just buy a new like cheapest Hyundai they make. They're like $9,999 on those sales. We're $10,000 into a car. We're gonna make $60,000 this month just on these videos. We're gold. It's gonna be great. We'll give a car away every month forever.
And then Freddie W, that bastard.
I don't think half those guys ever gave away the gift cards.
Yeah, there was a rumor that nobody gave away shit. I did a giveaway for a Series S just recently. I just bought one and was like, hey, I'll give it away if you guys follow me on Instagram because I don't have tits. So I got to do something to get people out to my Instagram. So I did it, and I made sure to screenshot like the fucking tracking number when I shipped it, the DM to the guy I sent it to, because I'm like, somebody's gonna fucking call me out for not sending this shit because, you know, like I don't know, I'm not gonna name names who didn't send stuff. I don't know, but you know, just because somebody didn't send stuff in the past, so
we know though.
We know. I almost said somebody, but I'm not
bygones.
I love how that's your like niche in the community where it's like, hey, there's a brand new COD, and if you like it, you're a fucking retard. Here's 10 videos why. Like, you're fucking killing it, so that's
more
great.
Like 50. I was gonna say, somebody said today in a comment, if they ever fix Call of Duty and make like a really good game, your channel is gonna die. And I'm like, yes, you are right.
Would you be so aggravated if Call of Duty 2021 is absolutely flawless?
I would honestly, I would just retire the YouTube channel. I'd fucking go become an OnlyFans, you know, e-boy or something at that point, and just play my good COD game in peace. That's what I would do.
You can stream. Are you still mostly streaming Pokemon and stuff, or
I haven't been streaming because I've been doing a YouTube video a day, and I didn't want to like overwork myself. So I haven't been streaming for the past month, and I can't play Cold War for more than a fucking hour before I want to kill myself. So yeah, I'm taking a break from streaming right now, but I'll probably come back next month or something.
Are you as good at COD as you ever were?
Yeah. So Black Ops 4, I played that one. I skipped Modern Warfare because it gave me AIDS. So
wait, the last one?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it.
That was good.
No, I could go. It's worse than Cold War, but I won't get into that. The last one I played was Black Ops 4, and I actually broke a world record on that. I think it was, I partied up with people from stream, and we had 324 consecutive wins in TDM, all streamed live, no shame.
Very nice.
Wow. Yeah. How long was that stream?
It wasn't all in one go. It was like 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
How were you in the party? Were you just, I guess, I mean, you had some studs with you if you won every game, but you stud yourself.
Sometimes I was the best. Sometimes I was in the middle. But that game, I don't know what it was about that particular COD, but yeah, I got insanely good at it.
324 is that what you said?
324 consecutive wins. Yeah,
that's nice. I think my longest win streak is like 150 something. That's crazy though.
Yeah, we lost it because the servers crashed. We didn't actually lose. True story. We lost I lost legit like 20 games later, you know, to like a super sweat lord team. But yeah, we got to 324, and that was the world record on Xbox. And I checked my stats on it, and I was like KD wise, like top 0.5% in the world.
Wow. Nice.
Which is
what was your KD?
Let's see, 3.12, but they did it where assists counted as well, so it was like 3.84 or whatever.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's really good.
I remember like the beginnings of CODs being like, we're holding on to 2, baby, and like trying to build up enough of a like stockpile that I could suck for a while, and then before too long, it's like, who cares? Like I
had a friend with a 5 KD, and
Was it Preyas?
This is Modern Warfare 2, and it wasn't Preyas. I don't want to say who it is because of the second half of the story.
Okay.
He dashboarded from time to time. And it's like, if you dashboard away your worst scores, that makes a huge difference. You know, all your negative games, all your 1 KDs, like, you take away your worst ones and your average goes up a ton.
I remember doing the dashboard a couple times and every time being like, this takes forever. This is not worth the stats. Nobody's watching my channel being like, wow, man, this guy's really good.
It doesn't take that long. You just press the Xbox button, then Y up A.
I never.
Yeah,
no, but I mean, you're turning it off,
Yeah.
and then you have to turn it back on. You have to boot up, and then you have to get back in the game, and then find a new match. Like, it's 5 minutes.
I don't think that still works. I don't think the dashboarding thing still works. I think they fixed that whenever they got dedicated servers and stuff, so it logs everything from Activision. But I could be wrong there. Somebody correct me if I am. But I knew a guy who had a legitimate, I believe it was like, he had 2 accounts on Black Ops 1. He had a legit like 5.53 on his regular account, and then he had a tryhard account like nearly a 9.
Jesus Christ. He's getting a pay flow every life.
No, this guy's name was Ron. I think he still plays. He just doesn't post. And I was like, I gotta see if this guy's for real. So I played with him in Modern Warfare 3. We had like a 6-hour session. This motherfucker was dropping Moabs every other game. Every other game. I got 1 that session. We got 1 in the same game, actually. So we got a bro app. But he was just, as far as like just raw skill, he's probably the best guy I've ever seen.
You remember Impulse?
No, I don't.
There's a guy named Impulse. He had a 13 KD in COD 4. But so look, he's really, really good. But he was really, really campy. If I recall correctly, his favorite gun was an LMG. He'd go to the back of the map and he'd just, kill way more than he died. But like, if it's TDM, cool. But everyone played Domination back in the day. And he just, objective was nothing. Had nothing to do with what he was up to.
He'd go 13-1 in the back, basically.
I remember him doing better. I mean, he'd get chopper gunners and stuff. But it just... I don't know. XCal's KD was lower, but I was way more impressed with his gameplay.
Someone I remember playing with a lot who was like, it wasn't his life at all, but he was not a dashboarder, and he was tremendous. It was Onslaught.
Yeah.
Like, we would play with Onslaught, and like, he's being friendly old Onslaught the whole time, like carrying on a conversation and everything, and you're chatting, and I'm like, well, I'm 13-11. He's probably not doing that well either because he's talking to me the whole time, and then you check the score, and it's like, oh, 41-0 again. God damn it! Like, you really are
with Onslaught like every night. I play with Onslaught probably more than I played without him. He's a great guy too. Like Onslaught, he's a super great guy. And you guys talking about your win streaks. I had some good win streaks too, but I didn't want to mention them because they weren't really my doing. I mean, I was part of the team, but for a lot of these, you could have replaced me with anyone, and we'd have still won. But
like when I would roll with YouTubers, like you could have put a cat in my chair with a controller in front of it, and my win streak would have been the same.
Yeah, Bendro was really good, and whenever I won a free for all with YouTubers, I'm like, save this one. We got to write a song.
You're like coming up with content, like the commentaries. You're like, no, this one's a little too content dense. I can't waste the gameplay on this. People won't comment about they'll comment about masturbating and bloody cum. They're not going to comment about my epic win. I remember it got to the point when I was uploading content and it'd be like, hey guys, I got a gameplay. I went 24-21. Who cares? We're going to talk about a weird lady I stood behind in line at Chipotle today. And again, that would be the whole episode.
I'd have games that I thought were like good, but not great. I'd go call it 24-10, something like that. Not really a YouTube game, but nothing that I'm ashamed of.
That's a YouTube game now with skill-based matchmaking. I feel like a fucking moron when I play Cold War because I'm facing just like, 6 other less good-looking versions of myself.
So
What you need to do is just play zombies round 1 through 8 on Dare Ice and use that for an entire year.
I would save these good but not great games, and that's what I would put Painkiller Already up against. At the time, we didn't film it; it was just sort of an audio thing. And I watched one not long ago, and they're like, I forgot how truly bad Woody was at this game. And I'm like, this is above average. You're kind of a dick. I went 24-10. That's not truly bad.
I mean, it's solid.
Who was Mark of J? That was his name. He might still be active. I don't know. But I remember he used to post ludicrous scores where it'd be like twice a day. He'd be uploading like Modern Warfare 2, 128 and 3.
With bad guns. He'd grab an FAL and just wreck everyone. Like, this is semi-auto.
I never watched his content ever, but I remember like clicking onto a video way back in the day just to see. And like he had face cam before a lot of people. And like he'd be on like a 45 kill streak and he'd die. And he'd be like, that stinks, man.
Dude,
like, be on a kill streak like that and to not even be bothered because he knows there's a 50 kill streak in the chamber right after this.
He actually won a YouTuber free-for-all with Ron, the guy I told you about. Ron came in second. He actually beat out Ron in that free-for-all.
So is Ron Ronaldinho?
Yeah, Ronaldinho, yeah.
Does he still play or make content?
He still plays. Occasionally he'll upload a video like once a year.
So I was like 38 and Ronaldinho is talking about like, you guys really ought to have 6-pack abs. It's not that big of a deal. 6-pack abs are easy to come by. And if you don't have 6-pack abs, you're probably not living the life you should. Trust me, life's a little better. And I'm like, show me your abs. Show me your abs. I want to see your abs. I have no idea if he ever had 6-pack abs, but now it's 10 years later. Now I want to see his abs that much more. Let's see what you got now, Ronaldinho.
I will DM him on Twitter and be like, hey, Woody wants to see your abs. I want to drop 100-0 gameplay with skill-based matchmaking. Like, make it happen. But yeah, Mark of J. Okay, so Modern Warfare was so bad. I'm sure you guys, if you did play it, you probably liked it okay. But Modern Warfare was so bad. Mark of J uploaded one video talking about it and how bad it was, and then quit for the whole year. He just
was Black Ops 4 a good one or no?
Black Ops 4 was good. I'm going to trigger a lot of people. Black Ops 4 was good if you were good. If you were not good, Black Ops 4 was miserable. If you didn't have a team to play with, like at least a few other people, it was miserable because it was very.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mark of J's channel. He doesn't upload much, like a few in the last year. But I went to his most recent one on Black Ops 4, and it shows the TDM, and his teammates' KDs are 1.89, 1.33, 0.86, 0.6, and 0.45, and his KD ratio is 31.5.
Jesus Christ.
He had 2 deaths.
Over a third of